Hey, telling your story on social media is such an important piece of attracting the right people to your pages and your accounts. In the beginning, I was so worried about people thinking I was perfect that I never shared my story. And so what happened was I wasn't attracting the right people because I wasn't relatable and people couldn't connect with me. Once I started really sharing my story is when I really started to see an increase in my following on social. However, you can't just put your story out there. You've got to do it in little bits and pieces. You need to dissect your story into chunks and share them and build upon that. Nobody wants to see that big long post that we talked about a couple days ago that lays out your whole life from the time you were 3 and all the things you struggled and went through and blah, blah, blah. It's too much. But what you can do is take these little nuggets and throw them out there, and that's going to get all these different people who are like, I've been through that, or that was me. So what I want you to do is really think about your story. Pick one small piece that you can share with us today in the It Starts with Diamond group, and of course you can share publicly. Let me give you an example. I kind of tell a rags to riches story of how I was so broke when I started this business that I couldn't even afford the sign-up fee, and I put my account into the negative. Now, there's lots and lots of pieces of that story from then into what got me to here today. But one of the pieces that I share, just one small piece, was the very first time I was able to put the gas pump in my car, click the handle, put the little thingy up, and walk away. I thought that that was so powerful. I thought people who did that were so cool because I always had to go click, 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 and make sure that it didn't even go over a penny because I used to put in 10, if I was lucky, $20 at a time. So one of my first stories I share was how amazing it felt to go from not even being able to buy anything without looking at my bank account first to make sure there was enough funds in there, to being able to put a full tank of gas in my car. Now, is that the same as going, oh, I went from broke to the millionaires club? No, because that's not a story that's relatable. But I'm sure a lot of people out there have been in the spot where they couldn't afford to put gas in their car. And so that small little victory, that small little thing I shared of my story allows people to kind of connect to me and go, gosh, well, if she can do that, then maybe I can too. So think about your story. Think about one piece that you can share, just one little nugget. And I want you to post that in here and then post it on social.